So I like this idea a lot of people taking more time to think about the science of the atmosphere in their community. And there's two kinds of themes that run through the citizen science discussion. One is has to do with people making their own measurements. And you hear a lot of citizen science about people going out and counting particular kinds of birds or ferns or other kinds of things and making direct measurements themselves. And I have pretty strong feelings about that the best kind of measurements are the kinds where you build a really good instrument and then you walk away.
Okay.
And that even highly trained scientists, when they touch their instruments, screw up too often. So we make much better measurements in my research group where people are entirely focused and getting their PhDs and have lots of experience. We make better measurements when we build something that's really reliable and go away. And so I'm not at all a fan of trying to do science with measurements that require lots and lots of human intervention.
Okay.
Because I think it's incredibly difficult to document what you do well enough that someone else can do it again. If you need to go and look at a particular piece of environmental yourself and you need to go weigh it and you need to follow a procedure, there's lots of examples in the educational literature where kids are trying really hard and teachers are trying really hard and they end up following 6 steps of a 7-step procedure and a random 6 steps of the 7 steps.
Yeah.
And so the data becomes unusable, and they learned something very valuable in that. They learned how important it is to follow a procedure the same way again and again, and people learn, but it's also extremely frustrating.